Ramakano abano, Ramakaya abano, boa boa shamabe, medicina natabo, iki ikaini. Hello and welcome back to the Kurin Money YouTube channel. My name is Solomon, and welcome also to the veranda of my beautiful home here in Peru's Sacred Valley in the community of Huicho, just across from communities of Huaran and Arin and the towering mountains behind the town of Calca, most notably Pitu Sarai. So I'm here today to introduce a new offering on my website as part of my service to raise consciousness in the world at large and with my clients specifically. And I'm calling it Conscious Adventures. And I spent a good 30 years in spirituality. I won't go into all the details of it now. It's a conversation for another time, but in brief, I offer ayahuasca ceremonies as a trained onaya in the Shipibo tradition. I also offer integration for people who've been working with plant medicine, and also mentoring for those who want to step into the life of their wildest dreams and find an abundance of love, money in the world. So all of the details of that are on my website, kurinmoney.com. I'll leave a link in the description. But for now, I wanted to talk about Conscious Adventures. And I'm just going to read from my own website. I might as well use the best crafted words that I spent a little bit of time coming up with. So what I'm inviting people to do is to join me in Peru to take their expansion to the next level. I combine ayahuasca, integration, mentoring, and adventure in a one full immersion experience, tailored exactly to what lights you up the most. So what if your next vacation wasn't just a break from the daily grind and a short opportunity to recharge your batteries? What if instead it was a way to permanently turbocharge the rest of your life? And that's what I'm offering. With the base of my home here in the beautiful valley, to go deep with plant medicine, but also even before that with self-sovereignty, with your own capacity to value yourself, because all of these modalities and even the adventure, they don't count for very much unless you really are able to value yourself. So anyway, those are all things for another time, another conversation. But so I'm offering to bring my deep experience of plant medicine and dieta, specifically ayahuasca, following 7 years training in the Shipibo tradition of medicine, and almost a total of 2 years sat in a hut in the jungle, going through all the trials and tribulations of training as an onaya in the Shipibo tradition. An awful lot of fasting, something like more than 200 days without eating. Not all at one go, by the way. That wouldn't be very healthy. And an awful lot of ceremonies, an awful lot of learning to channel the sacred technology of the Shipibos, the Ikaro. Again, I'm not going to go into that here, but you can find out more on my website. So I offer that right here in my home. And important to that is also the integration work of how to understand what can be a very strong experience. And also just the more broader work, as I described earlier, of reclaiming your power, your self-sovereignty, because that underpins it all. For me, in my experience, it is actually I would say it's kind of the definition of self-realization, true awakening. Now, different people, everyone has a different experience of that. But for me, to really step into my power, um, to start living life. This is the slogan of my business, Money, is to stop healing and start living. Because I went those 30 years, and in the last 10 very, very full gas on healing, only to find that it wasn't the solution, because the more you heal, there's always more to heal. If you're broke, there's no answer to that. So anyway, I help people use the medicine. I guide them with my expertise and gift to work with the medicine to the best possible benefit of everybody involved, and then to integrate it. And then, which is finally coming around to the point of this video, is to introduce conscious adventures. So when people come and stay with me and invest in themselves with a conscious adventure, if you want to call it a holiday vacation, that's fine. Then, I mean, look at it. You come to a place like this, 3,000 meters altitude. It's in one of the most beautiful places in the world. I mean, I've been to the Himalayas, the Alps, the Rockies, and yeah, I mean, it's not a competition, but there's very few places on earth that compare with this as a place to find yourself in a whole process, a leap in the unknown with me, drinking the medicine, integrating through my mentoring work, and then having some fun. Because ultimately, some people might think that spirituality has to be serious. And I will tell you categorically, this is absolutely it's the mistake of all spirituality. Imagine you spend decades sitting on a mat, going through discipline. I've done a lot of that. Meditating, taking plant medicine, yoga, trying to get somewhere, trying to fix something. And whether you recognize it or not, a lot of it is subconsciously, when I'm good, then I'll be able to enjoy myself. Then I'll be free and happy and carefree. And you can only be carefree and happy now. It's all now. Now, maybe to reach that understanding, there may be some beliefs to clear that are limiting you, for sure. But ultimately, I spent decades waiting for the right moment when I'd be ready to start living life, until the day when I just said, I'm going to start living life. It's the other way around, you see. So anyway, that's a whole conversation, or 1,000 conversations. So right now, just to say that it's not only okay to enjoy yourself and to invest money to, have fun, as long as it's not hurting anybody else. It's actually the most spiritual thing you can do, because when you're in joy, this is God frequency. It's highest vibration, following your highest excitement. And since there's only now, while you're in that state, your body is being upgraded on a cellular level, you could say on a DNA level. You can feel it, the dopamine, serotonin, making you feel good. And the only thing which creates your future is the present. I mean, the future doesn't actually exist. It will be the present in quotes, a future moment. But the only action really happening is now. So giving yourself the gift to really love your life and not take everything so bloody seriously is the ultimate medicine. It's the ultimate gift you can give yourself. So, what I'm offering is this full immersion experience of ayahuasca, mentoring and integration, and adventure. Because here in the Sacred Valley, we have, just down the valley there, well, not just down the valley, it's probably about 40 kilometers or so. We have Machu Picchu. Um, being the Andes, second highest mountain range in the world, there is some of the very best mountain biking in the world here. You can go whitewater rafting, there's trekking like you wouldn't believe. There's dancing in the local towns. There's the ancient historical capital of the Incas, Cusco, within an hour and a half of here. Um, there is so much. There's even a short flight away. There's some of the best surfing in the world, and the Amazon jungle, where I did where I did, in fact, all of my training. So, if you were to take the leap and you're courageous, fun loving, and self loving enough to come and jump in with me and have an adventure, then why would you come all the way to Peru and not also take advantage of what it has to offer? So I'm offering, as I say, full immersion experiences here. And yeah, you can find out more about this on my website. Again, link below. If it sort of resonates with you and you feel like having a chat, see what I can tailor for you, then let's effing go. And meanwhile, I thought it'd be really nice to, and a little bit of credit here to Itchy Boots. I don't know if you've seen her channel. She motorbikes across the whole world. But I was just out on my motorbike today, and I thought, instead of talking about this, or as well as talking about this, why don't I just start to actually take people via YouTube on an adventure in the Sacred Valley, some of my favorite routes on my motorbike, in my car, perhaps visit some of the sacred monuments. So check out the channel, Kurin Money, at Kurin Money. Subscribe and see what comes up there. Because another interesting thing, I don't know whether it's the way YouTube treats my personal algorithm, but I don't see anybody here in the Sacred Valley posting content about this amazing place, the Sacred Valley. I see plenty of people who come here as tourists and do their best to describe it, but what if you could have a little bit of an inside view from an insider, aka me, on what it's actually like here? This is the other advantage of, this is why the adventure tour, vacation, holiday, whatever you want to call it, that I offer is different. I'm your personal host, translator, guide, tour guide, medicine master, mentor for the time we're together. It's really not something you'll find anywhere else. Okay, thanks for watching. Lots of love. Bye for now.